The Huawei Mate 80 series has become one of the most talked about smartphone lineups this year, not only because of its powerful features, but also because of something surprising, a major shortage in the market. Many people are wondering why the Mate 80 phones, especially the Mate 80 Pro Max, are so hard to get. At first, it may seem like the huge demand is the only reason, but the real story is deeper and linked to Huawei's production strategy. The Mate 80 phones have gained massive attention. Their eye-catching design, upgraded camera system, long-lasting battery, and the new Kirin W80 chipset have attracted smartphone users from everywhere. As soon as the phones hit the market, units began selling out quickly. But according to recent information, the shortage is not just because of high demand. Instead, it appears that Huawei may have delayed the production process this time. A well-known Weibo tipster discussed this issue and shared important insights. Normally, smartphone companies begin manufacturing their upcoming devices 1 or 2 months before the official launch. For example, if a phone is planned to launch in November, production usually starts around August or September. This early production schedule ensures that the brand can build enough stock and avoid shortages once the phone becomes available to customers. However, when analysts check the production timeline of the Huawei Mate 80 series, they notice something unusual. Based on documents and current market shortages, it seems that the Mate 80 Pro Max did not enter full production on time. Instead of starting manufacturing months before the release, the production began in December. This delay means that Huawei did not have enough units ready when the Mate 80 lineup officially launched. The Mate 80 Pro Max is also a brand new variant in the series, making its first appearance in the Mate lineup. Because it was the first time Huawei introduced a Pro Max version, the company did not take any big risks. It produced only a small number of units at the beginning. But due to its surprising features and strong performance, these limited units sold out almost immediately. According to the tipster, Huawei may have produced fewer than 500,000 units of the entire Mate 80 series. Out of this number, the Mate 80 Pro Max might have made up just 1/3 of the total. This means possibly only a few 100,000 or even just a few thousand units of the Pro Max were available before launch. With such a small amount of stock, the demand was far greater than the supply, leading to the current shortage. Another reason for the limited production seems to be Huawei's desire to test the market before going all in. Since the Pro Max is a new option, the company likely wanted to observe how consumers would react before investing in large-scale manufacturing. By producing fewer units, Huawei reduced the risk in case the new model did not perform well in the market. But the opposite happened. The Mate 80 Pro Max turned out to be a big hit, and the limited units disappeared instantly. Now Huawei is trying to catch up. The company is working to increase production and meet the growing demand for the Mate 80 series. For some models, the shipment date has already been pushed forward to January 31st, 2026. This delay shows that Huawei is adjusting its manufacturing schedule to refill the market as quickly as possible. The shortage also highlights how competitive the smartphone market has become. Even a small delay in production can create massive gaps between demand and supply. In Huawei's case, the introduction of a new high-end model, combined with late production and strong customer interest, created the perfect conditions for a shortage. Despite this challenge, the Mate 80 series continues to gain popularity. Users appreciate its strong performance, beautiful display, advanced camera system, and smooth, harmonious experience. The Mate 80 Pro Max, in particular, has captured attention with its sharp design and improved features. In the end, the shortage of the Huawei Mate 80 phones shows how powerful customer demand can be and how important production timing is for big tech companies. Huawei is now increasing manufacturing speed, and more units are expected to arrive soon. Until then, the Mate 80 series will remain one of the most sought after smartphones, proving once again that innovation can create excitement even when stock runs low.